So they'll go ahead and accept the
penalty. Bray.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this throw incomplete.
What?
The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And all that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
All right, come on, Bray. Where's that guy?
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Working the middle of the field.
Right.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And again, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done.
Just trick me.
Coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc. That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
yes, and it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon.
Oh, I'm gone. I am gone.
Well, he's free down the left side. It's a Phillies. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. It's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waiting for the offense to make a mistake. And as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And all the way down to the 35. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 43 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go.
Took him out. Took him out.
24. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
You didn't see that coming.
Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield?
Sack City, baby.
They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
Yay!
What?
I was going to push that.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them, but let's go back to the decision.
I was in our up.
To go
Like this
for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver.
Oh, yes, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm
gone.
I'm gone.
Picked off by Roquan
Keep the
Smith.
touch to the ball.
Again.
And he will bring this back.
Again, right on my quarter. Come on, bro.
The Charles now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run
Bad boy.
Henry. And he's
Yes.
into the end zone to bump the lead out 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now here comes Kansas City. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six.
That's it. Yeah,
That's going to be incomplete.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw. And 11 pressure too much. Down he goes. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll set up to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, I'd like to be in the right now. You know he's demanding the football. And guess what? I throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now Mahomes. Open lanes, the tight end Kelsey. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 48 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Mahomes now to throw.
Ah!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
No, game.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
What a game. Try like the try line. Try like the try line. Like play NBA, you up.
See a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter, and man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This will be legitimately over in the second quarter.
What? I want to cook this game. Get it. I played Madden with my dad. My offense hasn't touched the board once. Every single time he was on the training, I just did the egg on him. I posted this on my YouTube channel.